Okay. Hello, summoners. Welcome to another. Hold on.
Mm. Mm. I see. I see how it is.
False start offense. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing.
Yeah. Let's do
Hello,
it.
summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of the Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. I am the high elemental AztecOlmec.
So high.
So high. But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have Hope Springs Eternal, Lightstar777 with me.
Indeed. How is everybody doing? I don't even need to ask. I know how AJ is doing. But let's do it anyways. Tradition demands it. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm so much better than last week. I'm feeling awesome. Had a great workout this morning. Spurned
Nice.
on by my man Childish. He's trying to, get his exercise and wellness on. So why not? Why not? So I had a nice bike ride. Went to my cousin's house, fed the fish.
You weren't sleeping with the fishies, were you?
No, not sleeping with the fishes.
Okay, good.
Found my Captain America shirt. It's a
Mm.
good day. Excellent.
Mm.
How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing all right.
Sounds good. Excellent.
Right?
Very cool.
So we are going to during our battles this week have a Leo on Leo slugfest and see how that goes. Try to be interesting. We are going to talk about the 2A high elementals that just came out, the new transmogs, and what our thoughts are about said same transmogs. We are going to talk a little bit about the battle training ground,
which is our thoughts and opinions on the battle training
interesting. Right off the top, though, we want to just make sure we announce this now that in 2 weeks, instead of on May 12th, when we normally do the live stream, we are going to do the live stream on May 13th because that is, in fact, this guy's birthday. He's turning 21 again.
And that were true.
If only.
But yes, May 13th is the birthday, so we're going to have a special birthday show. That's the only reason why we're moving it from Wednesday to Thursday.
But something to look forward to, so there we are. Hope all will enjoy that. And
yes,
we're just going to wing everything. Well, you know what? It's National Superhero Day and comic. And yeah. So who would be your favorite DC and then Marvel superheroes? Oh wait.
Oh wow. That is tough. I am so inundated with good characters. Let's see. My favorite Marvel, I'll definitely just off the bat say Spider-Man.
Okay.
My favorite group on a whole is definitely the X-Men. Now DC, it's tough because I am absolutely a Batman fan, and I didn't read a lot of DC.
I'm Batman.
Growing up, that's why I was so thankful for the Batman animated series. So it was pretty much very close to. But I have to shout out my favorite DC, not necessarily a hero, but my favorite DC character of all time.
This?
Not Batman.
No, but this is the animated series.
Yes, you're just talking. That's absolutely it. Yeah,
it's within arm's reach of me at all times.
It's so good. It is.
It really
I think it has won a couple of awards. But my favorite is a very obscure character, which, and I'm glad they dug him up for the Doom Patrol series. But Danny the Street. If you're not familiar with Danny the Street, definitely a DC character, and he's literally a street. He's a pocket dimension where who can move anywhere in the universe. Well, I'm sorry, anywhere on Earth, but he's literally based off of like an old 1950s or whatever decade he feels like. But Danny the Street has to be the most interesting DC character. But just for regular mainstream DC, I love the Flash. The Flash is definitely cooler than I thought. I thought he was just a fast guy, but I didn't know too much about things like the Speed Force and such like that.
Mm.
But just really quick, I'm
And
going to test.
what a villain like Eobard Thawne. I mean, yeah, just a
Oh
great
yeah,
villain.
Reverse Flash. Yeah, what a villain! Like you said, imagine the Flash's abilities in a villain's hands, which is just awesome. But I want to test your comic knowledge. I got this comic book trivia um, game just from my travels and such like that. The wife and I, Lakaya or Leo and Danny, we played last night, and she was so shocked at how much she knew just from watching the Marvel movies. But I'm gonna hit you with, we'll say, two questions, really quick,
Okay,
and these are just at random. Um, what is the real name of Guardians of the Galaxy member Star-Lord?
Peter Quill.
Perfect, excellent. Which superhero was portrayed by Anne Paquin in the X-Men?
That'd be Rogue.
Two for two.
And it's
And
a
last one,
and a Paquin. That's how you say that.
Anne Paquin. I think what did I say, Paquin, right?
Paquin.
It's usual.
It's okay. Penguin.
Last but not least, which superhero is the alter ego of John Jones?
That wouldn't be the Human Flame, would it? The Human Torch.
George, no. The Martian Manhunter.
Mm.
So
So
2 out of
close.
3 is totally not bad. But that is our celebration of National Superhero Day. In the comments, we'd love to know who your favorite superhero or superheroines. Doesn't matter the Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, doesn't matter. Just put them in, whoever your favorite, or just the character you like Danny the Street. Yo, look up Danny the Street. He's kind of awesome. But anyway,
I like it.
moving on, we got some birthday. You want to get rid of the birthday shout outs really quick?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay. So definitely want to wish a happy belated birthday to our announcer slash host, Vanessa Cardenas. She celebrated her birthday out in Vegas, and definitely a friend of the show. Some celebrity birthdays today, if you can believe: Jessica Alba, Jay Leno, and
21,
Penelope Cruz.
29, and 21.
They all share the same birthday today, which is kind of unusual a little bit. So not only is it National Superhero Day, it's Jay Leno's, Jessica Alba's, and Penelope Cruz's birthday.
That's awesome.
And Jessica Alba played Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four movies,
We don't talk
so
about that.
kind of ties into the series.
We don't. We don't discuss
Those movies
that.
weren't the best.
Okay,
Weren't the best.
which was worse? What was it? The third Fantastic Four movie, or
Ooh.
or
Or
Ang Lee Hulk?
oh man, that's bad upon worse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Ang Lee Hulk.
Whew!
Just
Wow!
because.
Wow!
There's no right answer, but I'm just gonna say Ang Lee Hulk because that movie was terrifyingly bad to a Hulk fan. To like
Mm-hmm.
my mom likes the Hulk. Like she even likes the Hulk, and I mean I wouldn't even take her to see that. I don't know that movie, but man,
It
the
was
third,
terrible.
the second, the first one I'll give a pass because it was the first one, but the second and third one were just wow bad. Like
Wow, bad.
wow, like amazingly bad.
Amazingly
But anyway.
terrible. That's funny.
Should we check out these transmogs and see what we're
Yeah.
working with, and if any?
Yeah, definitely. I I have my thoughts about these transmogs, I'll say, but
What are your thoughts, buddy? What are
uh,
your talk
you
to me
know,
about this?
I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I must say, like,
Yeah,
so even the one you're looking at now, if I'm being
right.
100p honest, it looks very big and busy, and I kind of like the streamlined athletic cat look. Like
Yes, I
that's
tend
just
to
kind of
agree.
like, so I mean, for me, I
There's a
even
lot
that
of
one
things
doesn't
going on
apply.
here.
Like half the riders disappeared into the main. I mean, it's a choice. It's a choice that's being
Yeah,
made.
not huge, not a huge fan of this one at all. Like you said, really busy, a lot of things going on. The spear's glowing, the main's
No, the
burning.
spear glowing. I'm all for the spear glowing.
Okay,
Like
cool.
that part is pretty dope.
But man, like you said, really busy. Just not my favorite use of design. Let's go on to the art master, who honestly doesn't look that different from his default. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Not a whole lot of change there. So I mean,
Right.
definitely if you were going to be bundling, maybe it would be worth it. But other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's all that like much of a. It's not a selling point to me, anyways. One way
Yeah,
or the other.
100%. The string masters. Now, I want to like the string masters. I do because
It makes them look
just
more ethereal.
yeah, that whole scene in Kung Fu Hustle where they're actually using the same instrument as a weapon. Just it was super cool to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just haven't found a lot of use for them in game for me to get a transmog. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yes, I mean definitely makes it look. Um, I honestly kind of like the animations, for the
Now,
songs and
now, what do
such like
you
that.
think about the fact that you only get their special gift if you buy all the transmogs? Where in the past
That
they've given you whatever the special bonus if you buy any transmog.
yeah, that's kind of lame. Come to us, you guys made enough money. You guys are good. give us some, give us some, give us some backgrounds for free when not even for free, is to throw them in.
Right.
So check out the Undines again.
Um,
Not,
they look like the depiction of the boat keepers in the underworld.
yeah, Sharon, yeah, absolutely. They're just way too similar than the other like two or three transmogs. So I don't know. Not a huge fan of this one either. It kind of looks like one or even two of the ones they had in the past. Now, honestly, this is my favorite one out of all of them. The Rakshasas.
Yeah, the
I think this one.
Rakshasa is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That that is the one I'm sort of interested in myself.
yeah. If there were any ones, just good design. The whip design is very cool. The headdress, everything. This is designed not super busy, but not very bland. This is probably like best one
Mm-hmm.
out of all, in my opinion.
See,
Yeah, buddy.
says puedes. Now that you do bring it up, though, I do have a question because when I pulled the Water Art Master, we all know I pulled two of them,
Mm,
and I crystalled the second one,
right.
but it seems that it is not necessarily a bad one. And I don't know, have you heard anything about that? That the Water Art Master is actually halfway decent?
The water art master, I haven't heard too much about. The wind and fire and light ones, I am kind of familiar with because I see those the most in like arcade and such like that. However, don't keep one of them. Definitely keep them
Oh, I'm not
because
getting rid
he
of it.
can get buffed. But I really don't know too much about the Water Art Master. I'll be happy to find out. Um, but yeah, definitely, I would definitely keep him up. Um, but where would you use? Let's check them out. I do want to check out another unit that you were lucky enough to pull very recently. But let's talk Art Master really quick. Here we
Let
go.
us indeed, as I get destroyed in this RTA match.
Hey
I mean,
gang.
they had a water Ryu, so I should have known.
Uh,
You know, water Ryu, that unit that everybody wants, and one of us
yeah,
has.
that one of us has. But anyway, we're talking about Hey Gang. I
Hey,
guess that's
gang.
I guess that's how you pronounce it. I am notorious for jacking up um, pronunciations. But let's see. Mark of the brush check attacks the enemy, decreases the attack bar for 30% for the 50% chance. The moon drawn by clouds attacks all enemies to remove all bench. So he has an AoE strip, which is great. And chance of landing a glancing hit, so he would actually be good
With the
with the wind
snipers.
sniper. Yeah. And Art of Blank Space is his passive. When enemies remove harmful effects, the attack bar of all allies will be increased by 25%. So if I had a stripper and I strip, you get an attack bar buff. Awesome. Very cool. When enemies remove beneficial effects of allies, all harmful effects on the ally will be removed. Will all harmful effects on the ally with removed beneficial effects will be removed, and the attack bar will be increased by 15%. That's a mouthful.
Right?
He's kind of awesome, to be honest. I like that kit. That's a nice kit.
Yeah. Makes me wonder why I haven't done anything with him yet.
Well, it's no time like the present. None. 000. So one other monster we got to spotlight. We have to. Lightstar was super lucky and got himself a Nat 5.
I did.
Would you like to announce which Nat 5 you got?
I
Hint,
got.
it's the name of our announcer, of our host.
Yes. Miss Vanessa, for those watching here on the screen, is the one that I got, the Fire Valkyrie. And it is a monster I have wanted for only 5 ever. Really, anything angelic looking is my vibe. And
Excellent.
yeah, so I have ruined her will violent,
Right.
speed, crit damage, HP, and just tried to give her as much HP as I could for now. Perhaps I will re-rune her at some point when I get better
Okay.
runes, but so far she's doing work. She is doing work.
Very cool. I'm glad you got her. You pulled her just this week, right?
Yeah, I believe on Sunday or yeah, Sunday maybe. Saturday or Sunday, I did it. I texted AJ way too early in the day to tell him
No
that
problem.
dreams come true.
Anytime you got a Nat 5, just hit me up. It's definitely an excuse.
Right? He didn't wake up. He ignored me until he was actually awake, so I felt fine about it.
That's what I do.
I would. I would. But yeah,
Very
no,
cool.
she's
But
been.
GZ to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Definitely a awesome pull. Definitely want to give you all the congrats in the world. And think about it. You're going to get another Nat 5 from your Transcendent Scroll when you on the birthday summon. So
Yeah.
keep those Nat 5s rolling in.
You know,
Absolutely.
I've been debating it again. You know, there's a part of me that wants to do that scroll first, as ironic as it sounds, just in case I get a dupe, so that I could turn into a blessing. So at least I'd have a chance. But I don't know.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I would
But
probably
it would be
do
so
something.
anticlimactic, though.
I hear you but think about it. What if you get a mystical and you get some kind of mystical and you get another nat 5? Then what do
right?
you do? That's like my that's my um I don't know. I don't want to say nightmare, but that is not a scenario I want to be in.
Mm,
Using my splendid blessing on a mystical instead of the transcendent. So we might, just for safety's sake, we may have to do that. We might actually have to do that.
right?
So that's some good unit. So you got Vanessa recently, Samantha. Um, yeah, man, you've been on a little bit of a roll there. That's good. Rika, you got recently. Well, I'm sorry, second Rika. Rika,
Yes.
squared.
Where
Excellent.
is this guy?
So what is next? What is next for us? Let's see. Oh, new transmogs, battle training grounds. So a new mode was released very recently, almost like today, called the Battle Training Ground. And I only read the description. I apparently
Okay.
interpreted this all
Okay,
wrong
but tell them what
because
you thought it was.
what I thought it was, which I still think is a good idea. I thought it was some type of mock RTA type deal where you can you can just do mock battles with yourself, just to see how certain units that you already have would fare against units that you have. Still, I think it's a good idea. That's what I thought it was. It was not that. Lightstar, what can you describe since you just kind of ran a couple of the levels with it? What's your thoughts and opinions of
Well,
this
I
new game
mean,
mode?
here's the thing. It's not something that's going to keep your interest past a certain point.
Okay, fair,
And in that,
absolutely.
it's because you're going like basically it's just annoying to me like because I get the general idea is that it's trying to teach you like oh how to combine abilities on different units
Right.
that maybe you didn't think about like oh put them to sleep with this one and hit them with this one and it does extra damage because that's what the
Yeah.
ability is. But then it turns into just you trying to guess what the order is
Right.
for okay, I have to hit this one with this, so I can hit that one with that, so I can do this to that one, so I can do that over there. And it gets to be a little bit excessive, I think, at least in my opinion, because,
I hear you.
you
I tend
know,
to agree.
it's like, well, now I'm not really learning except what the order
Hmm.
is to get it under 10 turns. Like
Right.
that's it. It's not like, oh hey, here's my monsters and I have to learn how to deal with all these different teams or I can
Right. So you
field it
can't pick
against
your own
like
units.
popular arena teams and figure out what
Right.
like I mean that's the thing. I love the test feature in arena for figuring out things in my account, but I can only do arena test battles or for that matter the guild battles against my own teams. I can't really do it against others, so it's just it's a little bit much that, you don't get to actually try out like I would have loved it if that battleground was like the 10 most popular teams of like RTA and Guild Siege and
Okay.
things like that so that you were actually able to practice against them and test out different of your teams to see which one would be the best. So,
Hmm.
I mean, for my 2 cents, like, I mean, it's a cool mode. I like that you get prizes for completing it. That's really generous and nice. But overall, it's like once you've gotten the combination down, it's not like you're going to learn that much from it anymore. It's probably not even like you're going to learn that much from it in the first place. And I mean, and I don't mean that to be derogatory. I mean, you'll learn something if you read the descriptions. It's like, oh, okay, so I have to sleep with this character, and then, oh, this will do 50% more damage to, crowd
Right.
controlled characters. And that's great. Like, it's great to know that you have that, in your wheelhouse. But again, well, what's to say that you have a character that does that? Like, what if you don't have that character? Well, that's not really servicing my account, is it? For me to be like, oh yeah, that character is great, and then you're like, I wish I had that character, you know?
Yeah,
So, I mean, like I said, it's one of two ways. I mean, it's cool you get prizes. It's cool they're trying to acquaint you with different concepts of
right.
Summoner's War and like different
So
battles
this is
and different team
more so for
comps.
early game, you think?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't really know where it fits. I mean, I could see people of any
Okay.
level benefiting from it in some small way. Like, again, if you don't know what those teams are, like, oh, it might be good. Like, you actually play with them and you can read their abilities and you can see how they function against another team. But I mean, for the most part, it's like, and I'll pull it up here now, so that I can do one. Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, there it is. So I've only done the first one so far, but let's do the second one here, okay? Win within 15 turns, okay? You'd think, oh, that sounds
Okay.
easy. I'll bring my cleave team and I'll just clean up house here. But no, you have to like figure out what all you're going to do. So I'm going to try to do that, which didn't work. You see, so they apparently have low accuracy on their Shannon because she's already been
Right.
killed. So I already know that was not the right answer. So now I'll increase their defense because obviously I'm going to get hit immediately. So first is protect CYA. But again, so now it's like, okay, so who do I hit? What do I hit? What do I? See, I know I'm not going to succeed in doing this in 15 turns. So,
Okay.
but there again, like, am I really learning anything? I mean, I know that she sleeps. I know that he does triple hit, so, I'm not really learning anything. I'm just judging their rune quality of the monsters they gave us because
Right.
they're not that good. Because this should be very easy if they were well ruined. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think an imp champion should have been able to give me a run for my money like this. But you
I
see,
hear you.
so like that's the thing. Like, sure, okay, we got it within two of them, but to get the third one, it's just about figuring out what's that combination. And again, you know, not everybody is going to have the beast monk. So that's a team that
Totally. That's not,
it's not
that's
a
not
normal
fine.
team.
That's not a common unit.
How many times are you going to go against a Chikaru with two Velajuels? I mean,
I don't
that's
think you are.
that's not
Not too
ever really
often.
going to be a thing. So what am I learning from that battle, really? Um,
No, yeah, I get it. Nothing much.
but I mean, there's cool things like it's great to learn what the water archangel does, but until Come to Us flips the switch that I get an archangel in my account,
Right.
and like the dark dryad, like I wish I had her, but there again, like there's little things like that, yeah, it's kind of cool in concept because yeah, I'll love like getting to play with these characters and seeing what they're like and
Yeah.
how they function, but at the same time it's like, well, I'm not really learning anything I can then go back and apply to my own account, so to speak.
Totally. I definitely get it. I'm just not really sure of the logic behind this
Hmm.
game mode, but I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I get that the logic was to give people more to do, which is great. To give them in-game
Rewards, of
rewards,
course.
which is
It's
which is
always a good
good.
thing. Yeah.
Um, but at the same time, I get that in a conceptual basis, it's showing you how certain units function and all. But again, like if it's not a team comp that I actually have the monsters to,
Right.
and
What's the
and again,
point?
and also it's a 3v3 battle, right? So it's not
Yeah.
even training me for how I would use that team in an actual game mode somewhere, you know? It's only
Yep.
teaching me how to use that team for an unrealistic battle that's almost like going through the normal stages of the game. So I don't know. So yes, it's pretty cool. I
Right.
like that I'm going to get prizes from it, but to me, it's just a puzzle. It's just a puzzle to figure out what buttons I hit in the right order that unlock the. Hey, FML Jordan, thanks for the follow, bud. Um, I just definitely for my money, I just think that good. FML Jordan agrees with me about the thing, but yeah, I mean
See, great minds think alike.
it's just an interesting mode that I'll be happy to collect all the prizes from, and then I don't see that I'll ever go back to it again. So to me, it's a
Yeah.
very finite, very very much going to be something I do, and then I probably never ever go back to again once I get all 3 stars for it.
I hear
Um,
you.
yeah. So that's my opinion about it. It is definitely a cool. Oh, I guess Aztec kicked the plug underneath his desk, so when he comes back, which he always does in a couple minutes, we all get to laugh at him. FML Jordan, I love that you have a Google document about that. That is hilarious and awesome. That's exactly what I thought. That you have to have a just a pattern figured out for how to do that. Let's see if Aztec makes it back or not. Here he comes. Did we kick something out from under the desk?
We did not. We had a slight brownout.
Oh.
So, but everything's cool. We're back. I
So
definitely
FML
saw the
Jordan,
lights flicker.
when
Hmm.
while you were
Did he
gone,
keep you company when I was away?
he did. He's a really good guy.
Awesome, awesome.
But he actually has a Google Doc sheet that tells you what skills to use in what order on every stage to get the 3 stars. Um,
Serendipity.
yeah. So I mean, he's very much saying exactly what I have thought all along. That
Ask him if he minds putting a link to that in our description so that others may benefit. If he minds, then he can,
you
shoot it over to us.
you he can hear you, right?
No, I didn't know
Oh.
that. No, I'm sorry. What was his
How
handle?
how does this whole streaming thing work? I wonder.
I don't know. Sometimes I talk. Sometimes I talk and you don't hear me. So
When you've kicked the
just
plug
kidding.
up,
Wow, wow, wow. Shots
uh,
fired.
shots are always
But
fired
yeah,
here.
if you don't mind setting that up so we can share that with our Discord and our listeners, and everyone can get some cool rewards,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
If you want to send the link in my Twitch DM since you're there. Otherwise, if you follow our link tree, we have a Discord, and we could definitely take it there. Any way you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd love to
Any way you want it, that's the way we. Any way you want it.
voice of an angel, folks. Voice of an
Right.
angel.
If you say so. I tend to disagree.
Oh,
Anyway,
I got into this battle too quick, but after I'm done with it, should should we um should we do our weekly battles?
yep, we should. That'll be cool. And then we can do our summon and
Our little baby
post everybody.
summons? Now,
Baby
I do
summon.
have a question because
You
kitty
have to
cat.
ask Leo, what is your question?
Leo.
What is you?
Um how many roads must a man walk down? No. How many of the 7-year scrolls should I be saving for your birthday?
Um, that's a good question because we're not.
Because I
I
bought
really,
all the ones from the like save up 5 7-year tokens.
right,
So I've got all those. Um, but I've been doing my 3 daily summons out of them,
right.
and I'm down to like 137 now, or so.
I would rather you use those than your mystical, just because mysticals can be anything, and
Mm.
7 years what we picked.
So you want me to save more of the 7-year for your birthday, or more of the others?
Save more of the 7 year. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Okie dokie. Maybe I'll get another dupe Leo so I can have some crystals for beforehand.
But you bring up an interesting point. I'm wondering if we should do the as anticlimactic as that is. If we should do the transcendence first.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
here's the
That's an
thing.
important
Just,
idea.
FML Jordan, what do you think? In a couple weeks, we're doing birthday summons for Aztec's birthday here. Do you think we should do the Transcendent Scroll that guarantees us a Nat 5 so that if it's a dupe, the we can get the crystal stuff to do a Splendid Blessing? Perfect. Thanks so much, FML Jordan. Appreciate you sharing that with us. But do you think we should save that one for the end to guarantee Lightning to have like one last joyous hurrah at the end? Or should we be, just going nuts and having our way, like, I don't know. Just, what's your opinion? Do the one first and possibly have a Splendid Blessing for, well, not the 7-year scrolls, but everything else? Or go and do the Transcendent last so that we can guarantee our Lightning and end on a happy note or a sad note if it's a dupe. We will wait and see with the adequate waiting time that always happens. Oh, look at kitty cat. Hi,
In
Leo.
bed again. In bed again.
Leo.
This is our mascot, Leo. He's a
Mm-hmm.
7-year-old tabby. Great
Yeah. So
tabby.
he
He's always
says do
cute.
the trans first, in case of dupe to get the
Sure.
blessing. So, I mean, I guess we're going to guarantee Lightning in a couple weeks, but we're definitely erring on the side of I just didn't do quite enough damage to him. Oh well.
Didn't know you to God's sake.
If you don't
Shout out to
win,
Noah.
you have to hit. You didn't bring enough damage or pain or rain or something. Yeah, but he's such an eloquent speaker, so
He really is.
something good. But it was just I didn't bring enough DPS.
Something damage. Something
Yeah,
damage.
the idea was that if he didn't do that, he didn't bring enough. If he doesn't cleave you in one turn, he didn't bring enough damage, so to speak. So that's the gist of it. Yeah, no, FML Jordan, we're going to do that though for sure. We're going to.
Yes. Thank you um for the idea for the thank you for the that.
You
Thank
know
you
what?
for that.
You know what? That is awesome though, FML Jordan. I mean, that's the goal. Like we have a lot of fun with Summoner's War. We know there are people who have a lot of complaints about Summoner's War, but as I have played a lot of gacha style games, and I know since you only just seem to find us, maybe you're not aware, but I am a huge advocate for um, the fact that this game, like so few others, actually gives you 5 nat 5s just for playing the game, and more if you just keep playing the game. So like you can get a lot of monsters that are used for some of the best content in the game just by playing. Like, it's not like, oh, we're going to keep this behind a paywall. It's just, oh yeah, you're going to have this, that, and the other. Like, it's just, to me, that's so rare for, I'm on global. We're both on global server, yeah. But no, I mean, if you listen back on some of our old episodes, you might catch me talking about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but that was the
Oh
gotcha
yeah.
game that broke my back. Basically, it was like you'd work so hard to get something, and then the moment you get it, it was like, oh, well, now, now we're going to come out with something that completely negates that. Ooh, defense broke you. Ooh, painful. Yeah, get a little buff going
Oh yeah.
here.
We will try to commentate or announce what's going on. So
Defense broke. Is that Ophelia that I just killed? I don't have the Wind Paladin, so I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but
Luis.
Ophelia, Louise.
What did you say?
I don't
That's
know.
funny.
Isn't Ophelia one of the paladins?
Ophelia's the fire one. Yes. Yes.
Okay, see,
Absolutely.
you don't have to be a jackass. See, I was right. I had the paladin family, anyways. Were you just trying to hit my tanky Vanessa, dude?
Why not?
She tanky. You gotta get some defense breaks going on her. My poor Masha. You stunned her. That was so mean. So mean.
Not at all.
Yeah, we a few weeks ago, around my birthday summons, in March, FMO Jordan, we had one of the people in our Discord who said they would like to see us start doing Goodwill battles, and we used to do them way
Coach,
back in the day.
way back.
Um,
Coach 53. Yeah, that was
yep.
the individual who requested that we do stuff.
Now we do best
And
of five, so it usually is like three.
oh, Leo, remember we got to do our Leo
I
fight.
know. I'm going to. Do you want to do it now?
Yep,
Find where my
might
Leo
as
is.
well.
Find my Leo. Oh yeah, you can't do that. That's right. Don't worry, you have
All
him.
right.
Let me try. We'll go this route. So, see, Aztec, he has taken Leo, so he's going to get first turn. So, I'm going to go for more of a modified hold my ground. FML Jordan, I will play with anybody. I will throw down. If you ever want a Goodwill battle, you can hit me up. I do not mind.
That he will.
I don't say I'm that great at RTA. I do enjoy it though quite a lot. I have been trying to get into it a lot more lately, so I'm pretty sure my friends list is also not full. Oh yeah, yeah, man.
What?
So I try to keep my list pretty tidy, so I always have room for people. So what were we doing? No, we'll do that one. And I'll let you keep your Leo, so we'll take that away. Cool. Yeah, I have my Leica. My Leica took over for my Leo as the head of my storage defense force with cohabitation with Mo Long, who are just holding up my whole storage defense force. Now, you might think it's weird that I picked a speed lead for my ability, but I really didn't have that much else going on, and I should still be able to cut in after his Leo, hopefully. So we'll find out here. There we go. Good. So we did that. Let's try and get rid of his. Is your chilling indestructible?
A little bit, tiny bit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to change my mind about who I'm attacking. You see, and this is my problem with RTA is like I was not threatened by his level 27 chilling, but I clearly should have been threatened by his level 27 chilling. So interessante. You know? I mean, I got to give it to you, AJ. That is something I was not expecting to have happen. So, Mazel tov. That is a good one.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But I hate your chilling because he's too powerful for the level he is.
Sometimes I'm cool. Sometimes not so much.
Okay, good. Now we're doing some decent damage with my stacks. What channel are we on? I don't know. We're probably in a random channel. AJ, pick a channel number so we can go into chat.
Let's go to 777.
Alright, we're going to 777. There you go.
Oh, that's about that's about it. Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
Alright, last one. That was loud. Okay. Oh, and I guess I have to pick my Leo this round, right?
You would have to.
Okay. Are you thinking about it still? There we go. That was a lot of leg until I looked up and saw you'd actually hit the button. Like, on my side, it was still counting down. I was like, I thought he knew what he wanted. I'm going to try something that I don't know if any of this is going to work, but okay, here we go.
Excellent. Very cool.
You know, I like to get experimental sometimes, and this just prolongs my agony if he beats me.
That's the whole point. It's one big thought experiment
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
RTA scraps.
Oh.
One large thought experiment.
Wait. Crap. That's not who I wanted.
I'm actually kind of curious.
I don't know why I did what I did. But here we are.
When you were hangry?
I was something. I was something for sure. I was not smart about what I did. Let's see. Okay. Because I know she is going to kill me so fast. Okay. Let's watch you cleave my team in half. Oh, good.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Alright. I sent you a request. He typed in 777 if you want to add him to your friends list.
Okay, awesome.
God, my poor... Oh, poor little guy. What did he ever do to you?
All kinds of things. You just weren't around to see them. No more Naomi.
Okay, come on. That was supposed to take your beneficial effects. Rude. Rude. Ugh. I don't know that I can pull this one off now, but we'll see. My not really well ruined Leo, my definitely not well ruined Rakuni, and my somewhat decent ruined Vanessa versus three of your best monsters. Whew. I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. We will see what happens. Gentle. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. One. Just got to go one at a time here. See what I can do. Leo, what do you think? My Leo should win, right? That should be the team that always wins is Leo, right? See, Leo agrees. He's back there doing kitty things like, yeah, obviously, Dad, Leo should win.
Leo agrees with Leo.
He does. Leo is Team Leo for life. Team Leo for life. Come on. I can take out your Velajuel, then I have a chance. That's where I'm at mentally right now. I'm just like, if I can just take out your Velajuel, I might have a chance. Because 3v1, I might be able to take out your Shihao, but I don't think with the Velajuel hanging around I'll be successful. Jerk. Killing off my people. How dare you? Okay. I'm going to just hit auto because, at this point, there's not much I can do to assist this situation anymore. Oh god, I'm gonna geek out if I beat. Oh crap! All right, 2v1 versus Shihao. This is gonna be. Oh, that was dirty, Leo. Leo, that was so dirty. Okay, defense broke into 14k damage. I gotta show you his runes because you're gonna think this guy is runed up to the nines, but he's really not that well. Where are you, Leo? Leo, where are you? Wait, that's right. I didn't even put him into... Okay. I need you to see. His runes are not that fantastic, okay? We have attack, a slot 5 attack, and HP, and yeah. Like they're not that great, We got Vamp Revenge or Vamp Nemesis, so that is where we're at. Tried to keep him low on the speed, but turns out I only ever keep speed runes because I'm an idiot. Alright, FML Jordan, you want in on a battle here? I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to try and fight him.
Okay.
And then we'll see. Alright. Okay. I see your Ciara, and I raise you a Vanessa Samantha. Okay. Okeanos. And good old Hathor. So I will counter with that and that. Okay. It's going to be interesting, AJ. You can see what's going on, so you can actually watch this. And Dark Kamoon? What do you even do? Oh my god. Don't like him. Alright, let's hope we can get out in front here. Get rid of that. Go with that, I suppose. Alright, Gani Hathor. What a toxic situation. Alright. Come on. Center yourself. Pray a lot. Bow respectfully. Alright. Of course, Okinos goes first. Of course, increasing my cooldown time so that if he kills somebody, my Vanessa can do nothing. Of course, Gani doing Gani things to my cooldowns as well. Okay. Nice sleep. Got 3 out of 4. I'm impressed with how quickly you were dismantling my poor precious people. Okay. Let's see. Okay, his Gani is quite thoroughly beefed up. Ooh. FML Jordan, your team is beefy. I have never fought against a Thabay before. I didn't know what he did necessarily. I
He
can
does
see
that.
he just it's the dark Horus, right? The ones that Kamoon is, the fire, whatever they are, whatever species that comes from.
Anubis.
The Anubis, that's right. But no,
Team
they
number
they
two.
hit pretty hard. Oh, Devil Cat's here. Wow.
It is just Cat Day on MRGTSW.
Who doesn't love cats? Except Devil Cat, because Devil Cat is Devil Cat. Yeah, he's had my team on
So,
lockdown. That is,
so
you know,
Danny's a 4-year-old American short hair, just so you know. AKA Devil Cat, because for some odd reason, she's not a big fan of
not.
Unky Ken.
She's not a fan of
Bill loves her.
anybody. Not a fan of anybody.
She's really not a fan of anyone but me and the
Good
wife.
game. You have made me know I need to step up my game because that was formidable. I mean, you had my team on lockdown very early in the match, and I was worried I would not outspeed your Okinos. So, um, it kind of went a little bit the way I was afraid it was going to, but that was fun. Thank you for the goodwill battle.
Excellent. Very cool. Shall we do our baby summons?
Baby summons. Yes. Yes, indeed.
So I'm just gonna do 3 of the 7 years. Just hold it down to 3.
And you said you
Three,
wanted
three,
me to do mystical, so I'm not a.
three. So I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, and summon Marshall
Nothing
Cat.
to mention.
Where Marshall Cat. No, no lightning. Werewolf, of course. Werewolf. That's 3 weeks in a row. Werewolf. I
Well,
picked
I
him,
mean,
right? So
nice. Yeah, your monsters are quite quick. See, do I even have my Ganny in my box here, or? So yeah, my Ganny is only plus 85 speed, so that definitely tracks with how you beat him so quickly off the line. And my Triton is only plus 84. Again, your runes told the tale. But that was fun. I'm going to fix them and figure out a way to do better next time.
very cool. Who we shouting out this week?
Oh, I mean, I want to shout out FML Jordan for coming hang out with us and
Absolutely.
doing a goodwill battle. I thank you
Definitely.
and look forward to throwing down with you in the future, I hope. And, of course, we want to wish, yeah. Um, he said that runes were more important than monsters. That is a fact. As long as you have great runes, you can use mediocre monsters and rule the world. Definitely want to just give our best wishes to Jew Bagel, going through his surgery, and hope he's
Yeah.
he's all back together soon.
Feel
Um,
better. Get well soon.
of course, Childish, Nelly the God. Since it's comic book day, the highest ups for my man JD the Gamer.
Absolutely.
Huge comic book fan there. And, Beans, of course, love her. Evan and Seppi over at Come To Us, like, they're
Yes.
wonderful
We had
friends of the
such a
show. They're so cool. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It was
Use
great.
News 120 was awesome, guys. Absolutely.
But I mean, other than that, no, I'm good on the. Of course, all the usual suspects in our Discord, Hyungan
Yep.
and Ferentis and Dumbledore, like all are by, and of course, Vanessa Cardenas, like
Yep.
was wonderful to be chatting with you on your birthday.
Yes,
We had a good exchange together. It was wonderful. She's just great. Love her.
she's the best. I definitely want to shout out eDubs. I meant to get to
Oh
your
yeah,
topic today, but we will absolutely get to your topic suggestion next time. Um, it's about the Storage Defense Force and a couple of things that drive me crazy about it. But big shout out to
Oh
him. Definitely
yeah,
keep
I remember. I remember the comment.
yes,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
definitely
Yeah.
keep the suggestions running. But I will be happy to touch on that. I really
Yeah.
want to give a big shout out. One of the reasons why I'm wearing my Captain America shirt today is just to shout out Carl Lumbly. He plays Isaiah Bradley on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I think he knocked it out of the park. I think like just the
Absolutely.
feels I had watching his performance was awesome, man. I want to shout you out. You are absolutely my Captain America, the original and the best. But and of course shouting out everyone's birthday, Penelope Cruz, Jessica Alba, Jay Leno, and all the superheroes that are on the front lines working, and all the superheroes in comic form that we get to enjoy all their stories and adventures and such like that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know about you, but superheroes were a big deal when I was growing up, and my even though my sister thought it was the weirdest thing in the world, my mom really encouraged us. We used to watch um, Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman as our
Mm.
thing, the father mother son thing, and I really think she really loves superheroes and probably transferred a lot of that to me.
I was
But
about to do my favorite impression of your mom of mine, but
my mommy,
I
please
was.
go ahead.
Jimmy!
That's pretty spot on. Ken and my mom have hung out, so that's actually pretty spot on. My mom,
Jimmy!
as
Telephone!
old as I am, my mom still calls me like I'm 6 years old, and it's
Love.
that's honestly
Love it.
a pretty spot on. But regardless, new episodes every Saturday. We stream on Thursdays. Next, in 2 weeks, we just stream on Thursday. For my birthday summons, May 13th.
I can't wait.
Hit us up on
These scrolls are burning through my soul.
you, me. Are you kidding me?
I'm not that
New episodes every
patient.
Saturday. MRGTSW on Instagram, MRGTSW on Facebook, MRGTSW on Reddit. We stream on Twitch and on our YouTube, MRGTSW, and our Discord is Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe. So, and our link tree is on our Twitter, which is at Rancher's Guide. So, come hang out and send us topics because we want to talk about what you want to hear.
Send
Absolutely.
those tops. Send them
Definitely.
tops.
So everyone live long and prosper. Have a
Peace and
great
long
week.
life.
Absolutely.